All right. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Today we are going to do a training on Facebook branding and marketing. I get so many requests about how to build a home-based business on Facebook. And so this has been one of my areas of expertise over the past 3 years, starting from scratch and building a huge organization primarily through Facebook marketing. So before we get started, some of you may not know who I am, so I definitely want to take some time and introduce myself. I am LaVonda Thornton Bush, also known as the Travel Queen. And that is because I have been able to build my first home-based business in the direct sales and online marketing industry. Online, I did not come up with the name Travel Queen. Some of my business partners gave it to me back in 2014, and it stuck, and I did a great job branding Travel Queen. So if you're not already following me on Facebook, I would love for you to follow me at Travel Queen 4K. But I am now a full-time wife and mother of 3. I have a 4-year-old daughter, a 5-year-old son, and an 18-year-old college athlete. I spent over 12 years as a business development manager in the oil and gas industry. So I was already, building businesses and portfolios and selling product, branding and marketing, if you will, in corporate America. And so it was a pretty easy transition for me into the direct sales and home-based business industry. So now I am a professional online marketer. And all that means is that I use the internet to market and build my business. So any of you can do that. I've had a lot of success. I've personally sponsored over 100 reps and agents in my business in our industry, thanks to social media. And for me, that would be about 99% Facebook. I am starting to get a lot more success with YouTube, and once I figure out exactly what I'm doing with YouTube, I'll train you guys on that too. But I do have a team of over 400 agents in our opportunity, and it's been a great journey of success. I'll say that. I have learned a whole lot. So what I hope for you guys is that this training will help you explode your business on Facebook immediately. And so to help me out, I would love if you guys could go ahead and like, share, and comment on this video, especially if you find it to be helpful. And so let's first talk about why should you brand and market your business? Why is branding and marketing so important for your business? Well, first and foremost, guys, your brand sets you apart from your competition. So there can be a million people online marketing and promoting exactly what you're trying to market and promote, but people will do business with you because you're different, So many people are doing things wrong, right? They're marketing wrong, they're branding wrong, they're just wrong. So you want to create the brand that's doing things right. And if you don't know if it's right or not, just keep doing it, and your brand will be the brand that people can identify with. I tell people all the time, I was not creating presentations like this. I didn't create and build videos or any of those things. Me wanting to brand and set myself apart from my competition allowed me to be more creative, and therefore I looked like I was doing things right because so many people were doing things wrong. Always keep in mind that people join people and not businesses. People join you, not your business. So branding yourself and who you are and what you represent, you're going to hear me talk a whole lot about that through this presentation. Marketing is extremely important. I love the saying, a closed mouth does not get fed. Most people are intimidated to market their business. They're used to brands and marketing, branding and marketing coming from multi-billion-dollar companies like McDonald's or a Starbucks or Apple, But remember, all of those companies started from somewhere. And because they were successful and consistent with their branding and marketing and getting the word out, now they're multi-billion-dollar organizations. So that's why you want to be obsessed with branding and marketing your business. You don't want to be secret about it. You don't want to wait until you perfect it. I've had so many people reach out to me and like, wow, I saw some of the videos that you created when you first got started compared to videos that you're now making, and I see the growth. And I'll never delete those videos from when I first started because I want people to see the growth, right? And that's what's going to happen with your business. So let's talk about why Facebook, guys. Well, first of all, there's over 2 billion people on Facebook, and they are using it 24 hours a day. Facebook is global, which means that you will be able to connect with people across the world without leaving your home. That is so important for people who are working full-time jobs or have full-time responsibilities like being a parent or a caretaker for your parents, or just any reason why you're wanting to connect with people without leaving your home, right? And it's free. I love Facebook because you can create a business page, you can share in groups, and paid ads are not necessary. But more importantly, guys, this business can be built, or your business can be built on Facebook, and anyone can do it, okay? So don't think that you need a ton of experience. You just need to know the right strategies and techniques, and that's what this presentation is going to teach you. So if you are in direct sales or multi-level marketing, network marketing, home-based business, you hear terms warm marketing versus cold marketing, warm market versus cold market, right? When I was brand new to the industry, people threw these terms around like everyone knew what that meant. I was clueless. I'm like, what in the world is a warm market and a cold market? Well, warm marketing is marketing to people that you know and who you actually have a relationship with. And the cold market is marketing to strangers, people who you do not know. So the question is, what about Facebook marketing? Is it warm marketing or is it cold marketing? Well, it's both. Guys, with Facebook marketing, if they are your Facebook friends, it's a warm market. It doesn't matter if you met them in person or not. If you have that friend connection on Facebook, I'm saying that that is your warm market. If they are not connected as a Facebook friend, it's a cold market, okay? So remember that. If you have that friend connection on Facebook, it's warm. If not, it's cold. But get this, y'all. One of the misconceptions about Facebook marketing is that it is impersonable. Think about this. Not all of your friends on Facebook are strangers. Many of them you know in real life. I haven't seen so many of my elementary school friends, junior high, high school, even college friends in years. But we're on Facebook. And so we're friends on Facebook, and I know them in real life. We probably hadn't seen each other since we were kids, but I still know them. That is your warm market. And that's what I love about Facebook, is that you can literally connect with people that you know yet haven't seen and still do business with. So now let's talk about this. This is a topic that most people are not familiar with, and they make a big mistake. But do you brand you or do you brand your company? Guys, you always want to brand you, right? You, remember, people do business with people and not businesses. Now, brand you, especially if you're in an MLM. Could you imagine selling a beauty brand product that everyone knows? And I'll go ahead and say like a Mary Kay. There's a ton of Mary Kay consultants. There's millions of Mary Kay Consultants. So you can sell Mary Kay, and people can go and Google and find who the top producer is, who one of the top leaders are, and choose to partner with that person because you just branded Mary Kay. But what if you branded you? And the fact that you sell the best product that they offer, now people are going to want to do business with you, and it really doesn't matter who the company is. Just like for me, I brand me, the Travel Queen, my teachings, my coaching. So when people go out and they search and research my product or my company, guess what? They are wanting to do business with me because of the brand that I created. And yeah, they can go out and they can Google and research a lot of information, but they'll want to do business with me. So you want to brand your opportunity, not your company. So how do you do that? Let's say if you sell travel, and because I'm in the travel industry, you want to sell the opportunity of traveling. You want to sell destinations. You want to sell all-inclusive. You want to sell cruises. You want to sell the ability to be a travel agent, right? You do not want to sell the company's name. You don't want to sell the company's product, as in throwing their name out there. So partner with me because I'm going to teach you how to build a huge business in the largest industry in the world. Well, there's other opportunities where you can do that, but you want to create the value, right? This is very, very important. Prospects can find other leaders, like I said, due to your marketing. So be very, very careful of flyers and things that you're posting. If your picture isn't on it, if you're not on the advertisement, don't put it on your public timeline, on your personal page or your business page. You can recreate information, put your own picture on there. Why? Because branding is very, very important. I've heard where people have said, man, I've shared this information, and I find out that the person that I was prospecting joined the business, but they partnered with another leader. Well, because you're promoting and branding them, right? Me personally, I am not going to brand a flyer if my picture isn't on it. And I did that even before I was a leader, guys. So you definitely want to make sure that you're careful with that. And you get to control your reach. So let's say that someone is interested, you do have a flyer you want to post, your picture isn't on that flyer, don't post it publicly. You can inbox someone and say, hey, listen, this is the project that I'm a part of. Here's the opportunity information I would love for you to listen to, or just send them the information without the flyer. That is very important. Whenever people think of your product, you want to make sure that they think of you. So whenever people think of travel, I want them to think of Travel Queen, right? Whenever people think of home-based business, I want them to think of Travel Queen. People think about online marketing, I want them to think of the Travel Queen, LaVonda, right? So I want you to get really, really good at telling your story over and over again on Facebook. So people need to remember, hey, I'm working this business on a part-time basis. I have a full-time job. I'm a wife. I'm a mom. This is a great opportunity. You know, when I was working a full-time job, people knew that. When I lost my job, people were connected with my story, knowing that I was working full-time in the oil and gas. I lost my job, and now I get to be a full-time work-from-home mom. A lot of people were giving me their regards because they knew my story. And now my story has changed, but you're going to attract your audience through your story. If you are brand new at what you're doing, you don't have to talk about, I'm brand new, I really don't know what I'm doing. But you can talk about is your story. Why are you doing what you're doing? You know, hey, I work full time, but I'm building a part-time business because I want to build a legacy for my family. You know, I have children or I have grandchildren. You know, you just really want to get really good at that, because now what happens is people are going to know who you are and what you represent. So if they know that you represent the working class, or you represent the single mom, you represent the stay-at-home mom, they are going to connect with you and your story, and they are going to want to be connected with you forever. Now assume every time you go online, someone is seeing or hearing from you for the very first time. So what happens is people get so consistent and customary with their own story that they're saying it and they're missing saying things because they feel that, oh, I'm just saying the same thing on my Facebook every single day. They already know this stuff about me. No, you want to assume that someone is going to see you or hear from you from the very first time. So you have to start brand new. You know, every time I talk, I say, hey, I'm LaVonda Thornton Bush. I'm a director out of Houston, Texas. Guess what, guys? I'm a wife. I'm a mom. I was in the oil and gas for over 12 years. I lost my job March 31st, 2016. Thanks to this business and this opportunity, I didn't have to go back to corporate America. I'm now full-time, stay-at-home, homeschooling mom, where I get to enjoy time at home with my children. You know, I'm always telling that story, and then I'll go into what I'm selling or my opportunity. Stay fresh. Every post is a new post and a new opportunity. So stay excited. I mean, again, you're treating this like there's someone that's seeing you and hearing from you from the very first time. Talk about, who are you? What do you like? What do you love? What are you currently doing? What is your background? You know, sometimes people are intimidated if they're brand new in the industry, guys, but some of you have an extensive background where you've already managed people on your corporate jobs. You know, you've already had a team on a job, or, you know, you've already traveled the world. You've already lost a lot of weight. You've already been successful as a coach in other sports or activities or different things. So talk about your background because it's going to validate what you're doing. And then you also want to talk about how can you help others? How can you help others be successful? How can you help others do exactly what you're doing? How can you help others with your opportunity? So these are things that you want to talk about over and over and over again, so people feel like they know who you are and they are connected. So now people ask, how often should you post? Well, I'm going to tell you, it's definitely more than you think. I remember thinking that I should post at least a few times a week, because before I was in the home-based business industry, guys, I hardly ever posted on Facebook. Everybody that was on my Facebook page were friends and family members, and I was usually only posting a few things about, you know, maybe something I saw on TV or keeping everyone updated with my children. But now for business, guys, you want to make sure you're posting at least every 2 hours during peak hours. And I've researched a lot of different articles and different things about how you can build successfully on Facebook. And the peak hours are said to be 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. And it's been pretty phenomenal posting. You're going to catch people that are waking up first thing in the morning. You're going to catch them on their lunch breaks. People are cheating, getting on Facebook while they're supposed to be working. You'll catch people during rush hour traffic. You'll catch folks just before they settle in and go to bed. Guys, so think about this. If you don't want to post every 2 hours, then post for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. People are online. Again, rush hour, traffic hours. And just keep this in mind. Facebookers have a short-term memory. When people get on Facebook, they're not just looking at 1 or 2 posts. I've literally watched people take their thumb and scroll through about 100 different posts. And as they're scrolling through, they'll see a picture, they'll stop, they'll read it, they'll like it, and they'll scroll. They'll comment, they'll scroll. They'll like, they'll scroll, like, scroll. So just imagine if you're only posting a few times a week, people are forgetting about you. So in order to stay fresh on people's mind, guys, you have to post every day, all day. And they do have different tools and resources out there. You don't have to physically do it yourself. I use Hootsuite. Hootsuite is a post scheduling app. They have several out there, but I've used Hootsuite now for the past 2 years, and I absolutely love it. Now, think about, what should you post, guys? Your content is very, very important. In fact, your content tells your story of who you are and what you represent. So you want to get really good at posting pictures of you using your product, no matter what industry you're in. Your product is what you're selling, but you want to make sure you're using it. So if you're in the travel industry like I am, guys, post pictures of you traveling. Post pictures of you going to a travel trade show. Post pictures of you completing a travel training. You know, if you're in weight loss products, industry, you want to take pictures of you using the product. You want to post testimonies, your own testimonies as you grow your team testimonies, people that are inside of your business, of other leaders. Now, when I post testimonies of people that are not on my team, I never give their full name because, again, I don't want to make it easy for people to go join someone else. So if it's a top leader, I will say their first name, last name, initial. Or I'll say Mr. last name, Mrs. last name. I never give the full first and last names, but you definitely want to get good at sharing other people's testimonies as well as your own. Guys, funny memes, I love searching for memes. Like I'll search entrepreneur memes or success quotes and different things like that, inspirational quotes. Put those on your Facebook page. Very, very good to keep people engaged. Share things about your past, your present, your future experiences, and your vision. When I was working my full-time job, I would always say, man, I can't wait until I have the opportunity to work full-time for myself. Or I will talk about, when I'm wealthy, I will have opportunity where I get to contribute to form my own charities, or I'm going to help single moms or battered women and children travel to Disney World. I will talk about those things openly. Some people are afraid to do that because they're like, uh-oh, what if I fail? What if it doesn't happen? Well, what if you don't? What if people connect with you because they also want to help other people travel across the world? What if they want to donate money to cancer research with their wealth? So you want to share those things, and it helps people to connect with you. You also want to make sure that you create your plan of who you want to attract and what you want to accomplish. So if you want to attract other parents, if you want to attract other singles or couples, know that who you want to attract. That's going to help you get your content together. If you want to attract other entrepreneurs, other people who are wine connoisseurs, if you want to be a top income earner in your company, if you want to accomplish having a certain number of agents or reach a certain volume of sales in your business, create that plan that's going to help you create your content so you know who you're attracting. So here is something that I love to use as a guide for my post, and I think this is awesome. And it's first, you want to think about every day you want to motivate people. So you want to motivate your audience daily in ways that will help them make a decision to do business with you or join your team. So you want to motivate them to make a decision. Secondly, you want to educate. Guys, people love to learn, and the more you educate your audience, the more they believe you are the expert and will want to learn from you. So educate them on your product, educate them on your industry, educate them on just the idea of working from home. Just give as much education, share articles, and all that kind of good stuff. And then you want to promote. So promote amazing deals, share your personal accomplishments and your promotions within your organization. You want to share others' promotions, invite them to buy from you or join you. So motivate, educate, promote. Always remember that, and you want to do that every single day. Now, where do you get your information from? You don't have to create everything, guys. Google is phenomenal. You can Google, top 10 ways to do whatever it is you want people to do. Top 10 ways to work from home, top 10 ways to book travel, top 10 ways to whatever, right? There's a lot of great top 10s in Google. Use Pinterest. Pinterest is really good too. So you can just search for your niche and you'll find all kinds of good things. YouTube is thebomb.com. YouTube, things that are focused on your product or what you're trying to accomplish. That's really good. And ebooks, search for ebooks. There's a lot of free ebooks that you can read, and then guess what? You can take that information and you can go and reteach it. So search for articles in your niche. You also want to search and follow experts that are in your niche. They're going to give you a lot of amazing nuggets, and all you have to do is reteach it, repost it, reword it, whatever you like. Give credit where credit is due and let people know, hey, I'm so excited that I'm in the same industry as so-and-so. Press releases. Always look for press releases. Actually, there's a lady that just partnered with me because of an article that she read in Entrepreneur Magazine, talking about the travel industry. But because I've already talked about the travel industry, I've been motivating and educating people, that just validated why she should partner in business with me in the travel industry. So it all ties in together, guys. And make sure that you're joining Facebook groups in your niche. That gives you an opportunity to connect with other people, like and follow them and friend them, and you'll see a lot of great content that you can use on your own Facebook pages or in groups that you have created. So it's very, very good to make sure that you're engaging and getting content from all types of different sources. So Facebook Live. Every time I do a Facebook Live, I am building my audience and I am growing my business. So you have to make sure that you're doing Facebook Live, but make sure you're doing it right. And so here's some tips, guys, on Facebook Live. If you have a business page, and you should have a business page on Facebook, you want to record your Facebook Live there first, then copy the link and post it on your personal page. Now, some people say, well, I don't have as many friends or followers on my business page. It doesn't matter, because after you finish recording live, it's there forever. So you share it, and more people are going to watch it. So with that being said, you want to record for at least 12 to 20 minutes. It's said that that's best for the Facebook algorithm. So that gives time to build your audience, and it's good content, right? Invite and ask others to share if they enjoy your video. So, as you start to share and talk in your Facebook Live, don't forget to shout people out and say, hey, if you're enjoying this information, go ahead and share it. That will really help me out, so you can be promoting a product or promoting an opportunity, sharing a story or a testimony. Ask people to share it. They may be so engaged they forget to do that. And get your viewers to comment and engage with emojis. So you could say, hey, if you loving this, give me some hearts. Hey, if you like this, go ahead and hit the like button. If you think that was funny, go ahead and throw some emojis out for me. That's going to help build your Facebook algorithm as well. And it's really cool how that works. So one thing that is really one of my pet peeves with Facebook Live is when people just set their Facebook Live and they're quiet. They're saying nothing. And what they're really doing is they're waiting for their audience to build, so they say nothing. You're looking at the side of their face, or, they're typing, or, you see them staring at their screen, and it's really awkward, especially if you're catching them or you catching the Facebook Live on a recording. Guys, talk from beginning to end. And you can say, hey, I'm going to start sharing this amazing information with you guys in just a minute. Right now I'm going to go ahead and invite some folks. Do me a favor, go ahead and share this video right now. I'm going to talk about the top 10 questions that people have about, I'm going to share some very important information. I got a story to share with you guys. Let me go ahead and invite some folks. Guys, help me out. Share this. You will not want to miss it. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Talk from the very beginning. The silence is very awkward. You can, again, share your story, motivate, educate, promote. So I have this amazing 10-day video challenge that I did for myself, and I share with my team members, and as well as others, especially if you're looking to grow your business. Now, first and foremost, you want to have a calendar and plan out what you're going to talk about each of your 10 days. You can plan it. You can talk about your journey. You can have 10 days where you're doing exactly that. You're going to get on every day at a particular time, and you can go, hey, for the next 10 days, I'm going to share with you 10 tips on how to build your business. I'm going to share with you 10 amazing stories that have happened in my organization, or 10 testimonies, or 10 something, right? So now people are going to engage, and you can count down 10 to 1, or you could say day 1, day 2, all the way up to day 10, whatever, but you want to record 10 consecutive Facebook Live videos for 12 to 20 minutes. And make sure that it is content that at the end there's an action. There's an action item for people to either join your business or buy your product, okay? So every day at the end, hey, guys, if you enjoyed this, I want to invite you to get some more information. So if you have a video you want to share with folks, hey, inbox me if you want more information, comment below. There's so many different things that you can do to get people engaged. And I call it the 10-day challenge, because now you're generating all kinds of algorithms, and plan it out so you don't just sound like you're rambling, okay? Now, grow your friends and followers. I have, 5,000 friends on my personal Facebook page, almost 3,000 followers that are following me on my personal page, because, Facebook will allow people to follow your personal page. On my business page, I have almost 3,000 followers, I think. Don't quote me on that. I know it's well over 2,000. But I have just recently, within the past month and a half or so, start building my personal business page, where I've received over 1,100 followers. I will not pay for followers, so I've learned that a lot of people that have 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 followers, a lot of times they're paying for it, guys. You don't have to do that. And I want real organic followers. I want people that want to be my friend and want to follow me because they see the value. And so the way that you do that is you want to friend and follow others. So when you're in those groups of Facebook groups and pages that are related to your industry, you know that they're interested in the same things that you're interested in. So go ahead and send friend requests. Look at their page. If they're talking about what you like to talk about, follow them. They'll follow you back. It's really awesome. Comment and reply in groups. So when you see other people posting things, like their post, comment on it. Oh, this is cool. Oh, I love this. Oh, great idea. Best of luck in your business, right? You don't have to say, hey, I'm going to check out your business if you check out mine. I don't do that, because I may not be interested in what they're selling, or I don't want it to seem like I'll only do business with you if you do business with me. But just from you commenting and replying on people's posts and groups, you are on their radar, and they ironically will, like, who is this lady who just liked my page? Who is this person that just commented? And they're going to your page, checking you out. You might get a new friend or follower, right? I love that. Ask your friends and your family to share your posts. Guys, I get so many referrals, and I've gotten business partners that actually partnered and joined my business because of my friends and family sharing my posts. And something else that's really awesome to do is I will inbox my friends and family and tell them what I want them to post for me and tag me in it. It's a really, really good process to have. Thank everyone who do what you ask them to do, both publicly and privately. So when my friends share my post, or they post and tag me on their page referring me, my business or my services, I thank them on their post, and then I inbox them, and I'm like, wow, thank you so much for your support. So you definitely want to do that. People love to feel appreciated, and you want them to know that, some people may not be able to afford your product, or they may not have a genuine interest in what you have, but They want to support you in some way, somehow, and that is a huge support. I've gotten so many blessings just from people sharing my information. And so now, guys, let's talk about you and this process of branding and marketing on Facebook. Just do it, y'all. You're going to mess it up. The good thing is, as you're messing it up, you're getting paid. So I will tell you, don't overthink it. Just do it. Be confident and believe in yourself. If you know you have a legal, legitimate product or opportunity, go for it, y'all. Be consistent every single day. I've literally had people join my business because they followed me for a year, and they said, I'm joining you because you never quit. Like, you're just nonstop building your business. To be honest with you guys, I work my business like I did my job, right? I always showed up for work. I never gave my boss excuses. I was never a no call, no show. I did my job every single day. So that's how I work my business, and I'm going to do a training on that too. But definitely, guys, be consistent every single day. Be bold and courageous. I get a lot of people that say, wow, I can't believe you said that. In a good way. Sometimes it's some people don't like me being blatantly honest. But if it comes to my mind, I'm posting it, So if you have something, I get people inboxing me all the time. Hey, I was thinking about posting this. What do you think? And I'm like, post it. If you find that it was a bad post, delete it later, But you want to be human. So many people are trying to be so perfect that it's killing their business. I've posted things with typos, or, I've made mistakes before. Guess what? It shows people that you can still be in business. You can still be a top income earner, as I am, a top leader in your company and opportunity, and not be perfect. Let your personality shine. Anybody can do this. So some people have bubbly personalities, some don't. Some people are introverts, some are not. Whoever you are, let that shine through and be proud of it. I see some multi-million-dollar online marketers that are monotone, don't have much of a personality, but they are killing it in the business because they're confident, they're consistent, they're bold, they're courageous, and they are letting their personality shine. Be true to yourself, guys. That's what I love to tell you. And again, it's okay to mess up. No one knows but you, right? And that is absolutely the truth. No one knows but you. And if you do screw up and someone says, hey, that's not right, like, oh, you know what? Thanks for pointing that out to me. Good thing I'm not perfect. I say that so often. And I can't stress this enough, but be yourself. Don't try to be like another leader in your company. Don't try to be like someone that you are not. It's good to have mentors and coaches in the business, but be true to who you are, guys. Be yourself no matter what. And here is something that you should definitely do. I still have calendars and notebooks from when I first started in this industry in December of 2014. You want to get good at tracking your results so you know what works best for you for the next 30 days. So when I say track your results, literally, guys, write down, and they have some things on Facebook and online that will track your analytics. They cost money. I haven't seen anything that you can get for free, but I am a little old school. I like putting pen to paper. If you're like me and you want to take a quick snapshot of it, guys, you can have your calendar, your notebook, write down the time that you've posted certain posts, how many people liked, commented, shared. You can also track how you're following up with folks. You want to share if people actually signed up with you, if they joined your business. It's great information. You definitely want to make sure that this is information that you're tracking. So then you know that your prime time to post is 7:18 a.m. It did better than posts that you post at 6:14 p.m. or whatever time that your posts are happening. Really, really good. Now we have this system called the PS3. That's the peak interest, showing the plan, and three-way call. So peak in interest is awesome, especially if you're going to market on Facebook. You can ask specific questions to get a yes for you to share information with them. Hey, if I could show you how you can, would you want more information? People will say yes. Hey, are your options open for earning extra income? Yes, great. I'm going to share some information with you. If you want to peak interest, you don't want to share information with people that's not interested. One of my pet peeves is getting an inbox where somebody is just sharing information with me that I did not ask for. You then are considered a spammer. People will unfriend you, they will block you, and they don't like getting information they don't want. So you can pique interest on your timeline, or you can inbox and pique interest. Ask a question before sharing the information. So you want to show the plan. That could be a video. That could be inviting someone to a phone call. Just remember, the less you say, the more money you will earn. So share videos, share webinars, share presentations, invite to a presentation or opportunity. And then, of course, the three-way calls are awesome. After they've seen the information, you want to introduce your online prospects to another leader to give more validation. So if you're on my team, then after you show a video, you can get me on a call or one of our other leaders. And what we're going to do is we're going to pat you on the back, talk about how awesome and amazing you are, and share our story, and then answer their questions. And then what's going to happen is we'll say, hey, you know, that was pretty simple, right? All you did was watch a video, and they got you on the phone with a leader like myself. And all that's showing you is you will not be in business alone or all by yourself. So I actually love the PS3. It works really well. There's a lot of proven success. It's been around for several years. It helps create millions and millions of dollars in the network marketing and home-based business opportunities. So I tell people, try to get as many of your leads offline as possible, because people, again, do business with people. And so there's some people that have joined my team online that I've never talked to because they don't want to talk, and that's fine. But I try to connect with folks. So now they know that I'm not just this personality online, that they can actually talk to me and do business with me. And you want people to be able to do the same with you. So try not to skip this step. It has been very crucial and critical in my success as well as other success in my organization. So now you're probably asking yourself, should I inbox information or should I post it on my timeline? I would say, again, ask your Facebook friends to post on their timeline for you. That helps you reach people that you do not know. So that could sound something like, hey, if I share some information with you about my home-based travel business opportunity, would you mind posting it on your page and tagging me in it so I can expose my business? I love saying that. Or I'll ask my friends, hey, do you mind supporting me today by posting on your page and tagging me in it? They'll say, sure, why not? I'm like, perfect. I'll tell you exactly what to post. You want to inbox them versus tagging on a post on your page because it's respectful. You know, that's another annoying thing, is that people don't like being tagged on advertising. They don't mind being tagged on silly stuff, right? Jokes and quotes or whatever. But when you're talking about selling your opportunity, it's like, you know, so we want you to be respectful and inbox them and say, hey, I'm about to post this amazing post. Is it okay if I tag you on it? Or again, you can ask them to post it for you. Make sure you're friends first before messaging. If not, your message is going to sit in their filtered other box. Facebook has done that, I guess, to help people stop getting messages from people that we don't know. So they have this other box. I check mine every single day because people are messaging me that I'm not friends with, and I know to check it. But let's say you are trying to build your business, chances are the people you're reaching out to don't understand Facebook and probably don't even know they have a filtered mailbox. So make sure you're friends before messaging. Build a rapport, guys. Don't go straight for the sale. So sometimes I'll inbox people and I'll just ask them questions about my industry. Again, I'm in travel. So I would ask questions, hey, I saw your profile picture. Are you already a travel agent? 99% of the time, they're not. So if they say, no, I'm not a travel agent, I'm like, cool, you love to travel? Yeah, I love traveling. Well, how often do you travel? Where are some of the places you've traveled? What if I could show you how you can turn travel into your business? You know, what if I could show you how you can travel more and save money and make money making travel your business? You know, I'm going to lead into that. Sometimes it happens in the same day. Sometimes it doesn't. You know, sometimes they may mention something and the topic goes a little off, you know, but you definitely want to build a rapport. And if you're tracking the people that you're talking to and chatting with, guys, you also can follow up with them later. You know, sometimes people say, man, I really want to join your business, but now isn't a good time because I just had a death in the family, or I just lost my job, or just now isn't a good time, you know, follow up with me in a couple months. I love my calendar because my calendar always reminds me of people of who to follow up with. And sometimes it's just, hey, I'm just checking in on you. How's your family? You know, how's everything going since your job loss? How are the kids? You know, I really love connecting with people. So when you build rapport, that really stands out. I've had people partner in business with me several months later because they're like, oh, my God, how did you remember that? You know, and so they're impressed by that. Also, the goal is to have more people inboxing you than you are inboxing them. So if you're following that daily posting schedule to motivate, educate, and promote, people are engaging, they're following you, then they're going to inbox you. Hey, what are you doing again? Which is another reason why, again, you want to brand you and not your company. Because if you talk a lot about your company, people are going to say, oh, okay, they're in that business. Oh, I heard someone doing that already. Oh, that's what that is. No, you want them to wonder, wait, she says she's working full-time from home. What is it that she's doing? If you're not saying exactly what you're doing, people are going to inbox you. Hey, what is it that you do? Hey, I'm interested. Hey, can you show me how I can, you know? So that's why you want to keep your timeline very interesting so people are engaging with you. Now, wrapping this up, guys, don't make these mistakes. Ranting on your page. Once you have made a decision that you are using Facebook to build your brand and your business, don't rant on your page. That is a huge turnoff. For one, it shows that you're emotionally unstable, right? People don't want to do business with someone that's emotionally unstable, and it's unprofessional, right? Also, a big mistake people make is not using their picture as a profile picture. So if you're in groups, if you're trying to build your audience, you want a picture of you as your picture, not a picture of your logo, not a picture of your product, not a picture of a flyer. You want a picture of you so people know that they're doing business with a real person. Don't make the mistake of not posting every day. Some people feel like, well, I shouldn't post every day. I don't want to get on people's nerves. I don't want to talk about my business too much. Remember, I told you Facebookers have a short-term memory. You have to post every day. Sharing others' leaders' information on your page. So if someone has an amazing quote that you absolutely love, do not share it. Copy it, paste it, and quote the person who actually said it. So if it were me, LaVonda T, you know, Miss Thornton Bush, or, you know, hashtag travel queen or whatever, right? But you don't want to share it because you're giving them direct access to me. You want to post it as your own on your page and give credit to the leaders. Now, you don't want to just post it like you made it up and not give credit as credit is due, but you definitely don't want to make it easily accessible for people to go search for another leader. Being too salesy. What does that mean? Posting too many flyers. I do calls I do calls every day for my business. I do webinars often. I have flyers, and then I also will just post a picture and say what I want to say in the actual post. So I'll say, hey, call in 15 minutes. We're having this amazing call, phone number, PIN number, and the picture may just be of a beautiful beach scene. And then there's times that I'm going to have a flyer with the information on it. Being too salesy. You don't want to always say, hey, join me, join me, join me, book with me, book with me, book with me. That's the purpose of motivating and educating, because naturally you're going to attract people to do business with you. Don't tag people on everything. We talked about that. And never send group messages. So when I instruct and coach and train people, hey, inbox your friends and family, ask them to share on their page. As soon as you create a group message, you just totally disregarded your efforts. People know that you are just trying to get as many people to do it as possible. That's why when I inbox folks, I make it personal. I'll say, hey, Kim, hey, Bill, hey, Todd, hey, Mandy, so they know for sure it's not a group message, and I'm making it personal. Even if it's a copy and paste message, just type in, hey, Susie, and then paste your message after that. So you always want to make it personable, and that keeps you out of Facebook jail too. The 3 years I've been marketing online, I have never been in Facebook jail. So if you're copying and pasting a whole bunch of the same messages in people's inboxes, you will find yourself in Facebook jail, because Facebook knows you're just copying and pasting a whole bunch of people. But if you make it personal, they know that you're not some robot or a computer that's spamming everybody. Also, remember to block and delete unwanted guests. Some people are just flat out rude, right? If they're rude on your post, don't argue with them. Don't entertain their ignorance. Just go ahead, delete their comments, delete them, and block them, okay? Just that simple. Keep your posts clean. And unfortunately, that may mean a family member or a friend. If you're building your brand, you don't want drama or negativity anywhere on your post. I've deleted some comments or things from my family or friends, and I'll inbox them and tell them why I deleted it. That's pretty much my warning. That's if I'm really, really close to you and I love you and I know that you probably didn't mean any harm by saying whatever it is that you're saying. And the next time there's no warning, I'm just going to block you, right? So don't feel bad about that. You're protecting your brand. So remember that, okay? So this was a presentation that was requested from a lot of folks. I hope that it was very useful. I hope you put it to use. I would love for you to share your success stories with me. I want to thank you for your time and watching this information. And don't forget to follow me and like my page on Facebook, like, subscribe, and comment to my YouTube channel. I am LaVonda Thornton Bush, also known as the Travel Queen. I can't wait to celebrate you on your journey of success. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys.